Two full-body buck mounts faced in the fighting position with strings attached to rattling antlers. The Puppet Buck Fight Master. Luring in big giant swamp bucks to two full-body decoys fighting. Matt. Matt. Boom! Let's go! Let's freaking go! The Puppet Master. Imagine if you had two full-body, real buck mounts always fighting in front of you while you're hunting during a rut. That, my friend, is called the Puppet Master Buck Fight Hunt. All right, we're completing the build of the Puppet Master. Basically got a buck with his head cocked down, pretending to fight this buck with his head cocked down. We had to saw his head off, huh, Micah?
Yeah.
And re-engineer them to where their heads are now down. This was bought off of Facebook. I've been owning this one. But they look like they're about to be in fighting position. And you can only pull off this kind of hunt in the rut. So we're trying to quickly get this ready. We're gluing in the horns right now. Let's see what this looks like. Let's see what this sounds like. Let's see what this does. Let's test this sucker out. This is the Puppet Master. I'm feeling this. What do you do with two full-body buck mounts? You position them in a fight. We gotta tie strings to the deer, and I'm gonna have rattling horns over here. Back up with me. I'm gonna have rattling horns, and with strings attached to both like a Puppet Master. And I'm gonna be in the bushes. My angle, these bucks should be moving while I rattle, creating a fight. Because if it looks real to a deer, and it sounds real to a deer, and it smells real to a deer, you're pretty much winning. So let's go do this. What's that? What's that? Is that a doe right there? Look, it's our first deer. She's looking. She's not that scared. She's right by the puppets. Oh my God. But it's gonna keep moving them. Behind a buck. Buck. Look at that. Stop. Man. Oh, I spooked him. Another deer. Oh my gosh. We're trying out for now a couple days puppet master hunting. And I think it's about time, for the first time in a long time, I break out the equalizer. Okay? I'm usually archery hunting either with a vertical bow or a crossbow. But I just bought a 300 Blackout and just got my suppressor in. I'm bringing my gun. It's a Louisiana company, by the way. They're down the road from where I'm hunting. Wise Arms. They make one of the best ARs, I think, on the market for the price. Heck, we even threw it in a mud puddle and shot it, and it still wants to shoot. I mean, this is an incredible gun. It's Dial and Tax. I just have to fool a buck now. I can shoot up to a couple hundred yards if something wants to come in. But this is wild Louisiana deer. You know, it's, I don't know, lost count. How these normal weird hunts go. You lose count of days that you've been hunting because it's not easy. But my redneck buddy, and I can say redneck because I'm half redneck. I'm half Cajun, half redneck. That makes me a red ass or a coon neck. So my redneck buddy from North Louisiana says, you know, Matt, you got that new feeder down in that swamp bottom, training all those bucks to come in during the day. It's the middle of the rut, they're fired up, and you should just go in that swamp bottom because the food plots that you've been hunting in, the bucks are seeing you. And he goes, if you go in the bottom with all the trees are gonna break up the deer's eyesight. You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna kill one because that setup's gonna work. That's what he told me. And I looked at him square in the eyes and I said, you know what, Philip? You're right. We got to go to the hardwood bottom. That's what we're doing right now. Whenever I think about it, I'm doing like a nearly impossible hunt. Like trying to fool Mother Nature in the wild. It hasn't been easy. I'm just hoping with this setup change. I came into the swamp because there's just trees everywhere. What sucks is I got a cameraman above me. He probably can't see a lot. So if a deer comes in, it's just gonna be wham bam. Because they're gonna come into the sound and they might see these deer moving. It's so cool. You can even just jiggle it. And they do the action that you like. Like they're fighting, like they're sparring. Just one antler, I got both of them moving. And so I'm gonna start rattling every 20 minutes. Just soft. We got some scent out. Some heated hunts, and I made a little blind out of a ghillie suit, and I got this thing, keeps the hat on my head. I get a little bit rambunctious, and I'm desperate for something to happen. Buck right there. I don't know if he's a shooter or he's a young buck. There's something. It's a bigger buck.
Big buck, big buck.
Boom! Let's go! Let's freaking go! Are you kidding me? Are you not insane? Why weren't you using FS7?
Dude, it just said media almost full, so I didn't want it to switch.
Did you get the kill shot?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what a buck. Dude, I haven't shot one with a bang stick in forever. Forever, dude. Oh, I know this deer. Oh, dude, there ain't nothing. He's an ancient buck. Ancient buck. Hey, buddy, look at you, dude. We fooled the oldest buck in the swamp that I know of right here. We did a dadgum good deal. And this is my first deer ever with an AR. This is a Wise Arms out of LeCounte, Louisiana, baby. This is a homemade, home southern AR. And they are fire, dude. Unbelievable weapon. Fun to shoot. Quiet with that silencer, that little can I got on there. I got to give thanks to the good Lord upstairs. I'm serious about this, y'all. I don't understand how I ended up here with puppets and an awesome buck, but I know it's from the master puppet master. He is always watching over us. If we will let God into our life, I promise you, just let him in. Say, hey God, I don't know you well, but I want to make an attempt to get to know you. Start praying a little bit. The man upstairs is, I believe, the puppet master. But the thing is, down here on earth, we have the ability to choose God or not. And he allows us that. He gave us the brain that allows us to question God. So the thing is, if you believe in God and not that two rocks in outer space hit and formed everybody, you know, if you're an atheist, you might not understand this. But I can't believe what atheists believe, because I can't believe two rocks hit and formed us and the earth and the animals. I believe in a creator. And what he did was, he is love, and he wanted to feel love back. So he said, I'm going to make a human with a complex brain that's going to question me. And they have the ability, the humans do, to choose to love God or not. And that's what I believe is the best way for God to feel love back, is to have free will. So he's not a puppet master. Anybody out there can say no to God, but it's going to lead to kind of an empty life. You know, that's what happens. But if you're out there watching, you know, you're like, man, I kind of think God's real. I can't believe two rocks, you know, formed humans. So I'm going to believe in a creator. You can just take one willing step, say, hey God, I love you. Just pray a little bit. He'll meet you back quick. Because as adults, I think he wants people that are capable of thinking for real, not necessarily babies and infants and kids, but an adult. If you think about it, God just wants you to say, hey, I love you, I need you. As soon as you say that, he'll meet you back and your life will fill up. And I'm done. Puppet Master dishes are done. Look at that, dude. Insane. The Puppet Master is done. Woo! To see these hunts come together, we work very hard at them. They're not easy, but to see them come together and maybe in this 10 to 15 minute film, it's incredible because we're truly blessed to do what we get to do. And I know where my string is attached to. I'm willingly choosing the man upstairs. I love y'all. Hope y'all do too. We got hunters sitting on the back of American-made trucks, bragging about American-made bucks, sipping on American-made beer, bragging about American-made deer, but he's wearing a foreign hat on his forehead.
I love America.
No, you don't. We got a problem, America. We got American hunters, American fishermen wearing foreign-made hats on their foreheads. Nearly all outdoor branded hats are made overseas. And if you're chasing American-made bucks, American-made ducks, and American-made bass, you need to be wearing a hat that's made in America. This is Buck Feather.